We've got 2018 Allen and Ginter break-in. So I also have a contest that I need to do. It's the last of the contests based around the mini inserts I pull. I had people guess what were the first mini inserts to come out of this case. Now, as we get to opening, I have been looking at some pack odds, reading online a bit, and honestly, the mini inserts seem to be quite random this year. There's been cases where people get what seems like normal for last year, where they're getting like 10 of each mini insert per, but then there's been cases where like they get shut out of a certain mini insert. Like the pack outs are very random this year. So we'll see how it works. We've got a whole case to go through, so eventually we'll probably get one of everything, except for the retail exclusive one, which we'll just skip. So we got 6 mini inserts that we'll be looking for, and I got a nice handy spreadsheet with all your guesses, and we'll get a winner. But let's start with the box topper. There is a really nice non-sport box topper in here this year, but this is not it. This is a Mike Trout cabinet card. Not too shabby for our first box topper. And off we go. Why are these packs? I have... Well, here, I'll let you see. This is how the box came. Full. Very full. Very full. Very not full. So I'm curious if... Oh, there's 9 packs in this stack. Very odd. And this one only has 7. Interesting. I must have just gotten moved around during shipping. Not a problem. Off we go. So this is my first look, at least live. And our first card that we pull, is Josh Reddick for the Houston Astros. I'll probably talk more about the design on the blog, but there's the second card we pull. Get the Ohtani right off the bat. I'm sure I'll be getting plenty of him. He's card number 100 in this set. So he's not short printed. I'm only going to show notable base for right now. But we did get our first mini insert. It is a Flag of Lost Nations, Vermont. This is number 23. And we did have one person guess number 23 Vermont, and that is Jeffronis. So he is one up on everybody in this contest. Flags of Lost Nations, number 23. Vermont apparently is a lost nation somehow. I'll read this one to you. In 1777, delegates declared the region of Vermont independent from Quebec, then a British colony, and the United States, New Hampshire, and New York. Thus began the Vermont Republic, a tiny nation that endured until it officially agreed to statehood in 1791. Interesting. I think there's a lot of the original 13 colonies or just outside the 13 colonies. Like I think Texas is in this set too. Maybe California. I don't remember. But cool insert set. And we got a full-size insert as well. This is World's Greatest Beaches, Trunk Bay in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Pretty nifty. Alright. So, on to stack 2. And maybe we'll start going a little bit faster. Votto, Archer, Wainwright, Bruce, a Hideki Matsui mini, and a Magnificent Moons full-size insert of Europa. Story and Rogers. Hamilton, Thames, Hosmer, Bader, and another insert mini. This one is of Folio of Fears, and that is a fear of spiders or arachnophobia. And there are 3 people. This is only a 10-card mini set, so it makes sense that there are 3 people that guessed arachnophobia as the first Folio of Fear mini insert. And those people are Nachos Grande, or Chris, Greg Zakwin, and Gavin of Baseball Card Breakdown. So they are now tied with Jeffronis, the 4 of them. We also got our first, we got to show off Lindsey Vaughn first. I'm glad that she's included in this year's set. But we got our first full-size insert of Baseball Equipment of the Ages, which is, I kind of like this set. It's pretty snazzy. Some of the cards are a little simple. I've seen pictures of some of them, and some of them don't have like any kind of background at all. This one does. This one's nice-ish. But the Modern Cleat. Devers rookie. Oh, I can't do it that way. A Devers rookie. And we got a mini of Kelsey Plum, or Plume, I don't remember. It's a regular mini. Our first Fantasy Gold Mine full-size insert of Larry Chipper Jones. These are kind of cool. I work at ESPN and in our statistics department, so we use a lot of these high-level fantasy type stats, and I enjoy that they made an insert set highlighting these. This is OPS, which really isn't. I mean, I guess it's a fantasy stat. It's not like an advanced statistic though. I think WAR is on some of the cards. FIP might be on some of the cards too, which is kind of a cool stat. But I enjoy the concept, I think. The execution's alright. Lamb, Flaherty, Seager, Mazzara, and we got our first World's Hottest Peppers mini insert. This is lots of mini inserts in this box. We've got more minis than regular minis. This is the Trinidad Maruga Scorpion Pepper. It's number 3. World's Hottest Peppers number 3. Did anybody guess that? Yes. Ketchup Man 36 went with the Scorpion Pepper. So now there is a 5-way tie. It's an okay set. I think the buzz was that a lot of the minis were super short printed this year. Some people were theorizing that the Peppers were like the expensive mini. It doesn't seem like that's the case. Pack Odds state they're all, except for Indigenous Heroes, which we haven't pulled yet, are all 1 in 50. I've already beaten those odds quite handily, I think. So we'll see what the rest of the case, but I've heard that the pack-outs were quite strange, too. We got Magnificent Moons. Mimas. I don't think I've heard of that moon. Mimas. Hey, the Rocket. Hey, look at this. So we got our first mini hit, if you will. This is the Rocket Roger Clemens, no number. Cool. And I think this might be the last full-size mini, or full-size insert set. This is the 50-card set World Talents, and featuring their country of origin, I believe. I like that better than the Fantasy Gold Mine. Bryce Harper. Sandberg, Moustakas, Peterson, Gallo, Kane, Chris Davis, Allen and Ginter back. For those that aren't around Ginter too much, there's the Rocket, Roger Clemens. There's Chris Davis. Obviously, the only difference is that the Rocket does not have a numbering in the top middle. And holy cow, are these numbers tiny this year? You need a magnifying glass to see those numbers. Man, that's going to be obnoxious. Oh well. So we got an Allen Ginter back mini. Those no number minis, like Roger Clemens, they're not hand numbered, but the stated print run is out of 50. I missed a World's Beaches card from the last pack, Bay of Angels. Russell, Stroman, Segura, Tomei. Ooh, we got our first hit. And it's a redemption, so we're going to turn that over and play with that in a second. Tom Segura, Comedian, regular back mini. And another Fantasy Gold Mine. This is War, so there you go. And we got our first base card that is not a person. The Marine National Monument. This card kind of sucks. I can't even tell what it is. Most of the time I love these non-people cards, but that's pretty awful. It looks like maybe they're trying to show off coral or something like that, but something else that I haven't seen mentioned yet is, here's two base cards, right? It's kind of hard to see in this video. If you get a chance, and maybe I'll scan them later, but obviously the designs are the same. But the borders are slightly off-colored. So this Addison Russell here is a little blue, while the Marine National Monument is brown. And if I look through this, they're just different shades. It looks like they chose three different shades. So here's, like I said, you probably can't tell with this video. I'll have to watch it later, and I apologize if I'm taking way too much time. But here we go. We have Zimmer, Abreu, and Rosario. And these you can kind of see. I can kind of see here. We've got the Zimmer is the bluest here. Abreu is a little lighter, or I'm sorry, a little more brown, and then the Rosario is definitely very brown. So three different colored borders. Probably just based off a team, but I'll have to dig into that and figure out what that exactly is. Our redemption. I'll take the Zimmer here. How do I want to do this? We have a redemption. Congratulations, you are due to receive framed mini autograph black frame. Those are numbered out of 25. That's nice. Parallel of... Ooh, yeah, buddy. Tony Hawk. That's pretty cool. We're liking that. Starting off with a bang. So Tony Hawk signed for Allen Ginter once before. I believe it was 2010. And his autos were quite high price-wise, if I do believe. So it's nice that they brought him back. And I mean, obviously, I'm sad that it's a redemption. I hope that that gets redeemed in a nice, timely fashion. We'll see. But that is, for the very first hit of the case, that is a great one. We've got Mr. Manny Machado, who is no longer an Oriole. First Dodgers appearance, right? DeJong. Oh, here's our second. I think there's 4 non-person cards in the base set. This one's not too bad. There's also the ballpen cart, and I believe there's one other. The ballpen cart I didn't really like either, but this one's probably my favorite so far. The Bomb Cyclone. At least I can tell what it is. It's still nothing compared to last year. We had the panda last year. The giant panda was awesome. I love the giant. And there was a national park as well with a waterfall. Pretty sweet. Wow. We're saving that for a second. We got a fungo bat. Cool baseball equipment. And our mini is a black mini of Shohei Ohtani. We're doing great so far, guys. That is my very first Ohtani card, I believe. Oh, I'm sorry. Aside from the base card I pulled in pack 1, that is my first Ohtani card. So that is my second, that mini Ohtani card, and that's a doozy. That's a good one. We got a Justin Upton, regular back mini, and a Rod Carew, world talent. I did not know that. He is from Panama. See, this is why I like that set. I get to learn things. Clemente, Freeman, Nola, Sickler, Josh Bell, regular back mini. Fantasy Gold Mine of Ivan Rodriguez. Defensive War. Pence, Pedroia, Crawford, Fede. Eric Fede. He's a short print. I've never heard of this guy. Eric Fede. Rookie card. And then we got a Dexter Fowler, Alan Ginter back. Vintage Catcher's Mitt. Equipment. Longoria, Hayward, Panic, Verlander, Jameson Taillon. I don't know if he's French. I think it's just Italian. That's a regular back mini. World talent, Javi Baez. And I did know he was from Puerto Rico. But that is because I believe he played in the World Baseball Classic one year. Turner, Mania. Oh, here is another non-person base card. I had not seen this one on the checklist. Same Song Park, APFC Stadium. I have no idea what this is. Situated atop one of the Jersey Shore's most celebrated beaches, Asbury Park Football Club's Same Song Park will be a cathedral to modern football if it ever gets built. The proposed 5,000-seat stadium will feature an open-air seating configuration, providing fans with the complimentary salty sea air and stunning views of the Atlantic Ocean up the Tillies. So this is a theoretical stadium on top of Asbury Park and Jersey Shore. Not impressed. Not at all. It would have been cool if they did a backdrop of the Atlantic Ocean or something like that. Because that's the whole idea of the stadium, or what makes it unique, from what I read. A Magnificent Moons of Phobos. I believe that's Pluto's moon? No. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's Mars' moon. And a black mini of Buster Posey. Our second black is not too bad either. I feel like I'm going very slow, and I apologize, because people are probably watching this just for the contest wins, and I'm slow. Sorry. You can skip to the end if you really want the contest win. I'll announce it then, too. Got a mini of Francisco Mejia. A rookie. Regular back. Got our second hit in this pack. We'll hide it for a second. Let's try to hide this here. We got put this in the back. A Honus Wagner Fantasy Gold Mine is hiding our hit. And our hit is a full-size relic of... Oh, it goes this way. What the heck? Looks like Syndergaard. Yep, it is Syndergaard. No Syndergaard. Plain white swatch. Not too bad. Robbie Ray. Oh! Alright, I lied. Got a new favorite. I do remember this from the checklist. This was the fourth one I was thinking about. The Total Solar Eclipse. That's pretty cool. Still not as good as the 2017 ones, but not terrible. Christian Villanueva. That's an Alan Ginterbeck. And Greatest Beaches Cozumel. Addison Russell, Alan Ginterback Mini. Felix Hernandez, World Talent. He's from Venezuela. We are down to 7? Yes, 7 packs. Garrett Cole, Jones, Sanchez, Kingery, a Steven Matz, Alan Ginterback Mini, a Roberto Clemente Fantasy Goldmine, Total Zone Runs. Is this a baseball reference stat? I've never heard of Total Zone Runs. Doesn't really explain it. It just says how good Clemente is. I'll have to look into that one. Never heard of that one before. I'm assuming it's a defensive stat? Zone runs. Probably like a fielding stat? I don't know. Seager, Ripken, Altuve, Stevens, Davies. Oh, it's just a short one. That's why. A Bondi Beach. And we got our fourth mini insert of the box, Indigenous Heroes. This is Chokisi? Chosis. I have no idea. Apache. It's an Apache guy. But it's number 3. And we did have one person choose number 3. He did not know what he was choosing when he chose it. But Gavin chose number 3 for Indigenous Heroes. And you nailed it, bud. You are now at 2 correct guesses. Leading the way. We've got 2 inserts to go. Cano, Koufax, Aaron, Lucroy, Kenta Maeda. I forget how to say his name. Regular back mini. Gary Sanchez from the DR. Donaldson, Bryant, Gohara, Martinez. And we got our 5th mini insert. But first, a baseball hat. And this is a nice picture of Miggy. Nice picture of Miggy shushing. It's no talking about a no-hitter. Baseball superstitions. It's number 1, and nobody chose number 1. So that leaves Gavin still in the lead with 2 correct guesses and only 1 mini insert to go. And that is... We did peppers, we did flags. The stamp one. Whatever the stamp one is. Let me look. Postage required. That's what it's called. So we got 1 left to go. Mancini Acuna. I'm a big Braves fan, but I do not like that picture of Acuna. Oh well. We got our last hit in this pack. We'll save that for a second. I want to do this. we got a Wade Boggs War, a Barry Larkin regular back mini, and our last hit is a full-size relic of somebody I do not know, probably a comedian. Do not know this guy. Bloomstein. Oh, it's the poker guy. Alright. Nice blue swatch. Poker World Champion. We are down to 2 packs. Gonzalez, Santana, Fulmer, Polanco, Willie McCovey. That's an Allen and Ginter back. Magnificent Moons Miranda. Oops. And our last pack of box number 1. Anthony Banda, Bellinger, Andujar, Marte. Oh, I forgot about these. We got a home run insert. I haven't seen these. Home run challenge of Brian Dozier. A mini of Lucas Giolito. Regular back. And we round it out with a Jonathan Schopp from Curacao. So that's box 1, highlighted by 2 cards, namely the redemption of a black framed autograph of Tony Hawk, that's numbered out of 25, and a black mini of Ohtani. We are also down to 1 mini insert to go, postage required, to finish off contest number 3. So we'll have to stay tuned to the next video. We'll make sure I post that on the blog so that you don't have to watch both if you don't want to. But that was a good box. On to box 2. Thanks for watching.